All right, so now we're going to have a look at the fade effect on the backhand volley drop for a right-handed player like myself. Just remember, in the previous videos, one of the key differences I said is more the strike point and where you hit it. So not necessarily the height, because this particular shot we're practicing almost above the head height, in that basically the situation where you have to respond up there. I appreciate that sometimes, or you want to think about the ideal being sort of eye line, head shoulder height, but we don't always have that luxury, and your opponent can hit some pretty decent lobs, higher balls where you have to respond up here. So it's not necessarily the height where you're hitting it that is a bit different from the forehand, but it's more the position and alignment with your body. Okay, so on the backhand side, we're taking the ball in line with this right foot, right knee, right hip, right shoulder, just to reiterate, okay? Now, let's have a little look at me feeding myself some high volley drops. Getting those strings to sing to me as they cut around the outside of the ball. It's important to make sure that you feel in the top of the hand, you feel in the fingers. If you don't feel the ball connecting with the strings, you're probably gripping too tight, okay? Or you're simply not using the strings well enough. Here's a high ball. The height just means that actually, if I'm technically sound, I can maximize the height to actually come down on the ball, like so. Which for basically, obviously an attacking ball like a drop, increases the difficulty to my opponents. Whoa, that was too tight. It's going to make up for it. Good. Now even here, I'm noticing my wrist getting a little bit stiff, so I need to keep that feeling into the fingertips. Keep the balance in the legs, and then the execution of the shot will be more consistent and more controlled. That one I hit a little bit lower, so you can see it wasn't quite the response we wanted. Here's a higher ball. Good. All right. So you've got basically a way of responding to high balls on the volley in both a defensive and an attacking way. If you can become sound in playing both of those shots from that position, you're going to be causing your opponent a whole lot of things to think about. Good luck. Enjoy. Thanks.